Hi guys, I'm back with another review and I'm reviewing my very first bobblehead, and it is of Khan Noonien Singh, although it's marketed as Khan bobblehead, from my favourite Star Trek film, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Now this is a bobblehead I picked up from Forbidden Planet for £17.99, as you can see here, and it is made by Biff Bang Pow and it's an officially licensed product. Now if I just show you the box. Here we have a nice Star Trek logo with, if I zoom in, you can make out the badge logo design in there in yellow. And the same things on the inside as well, actually, you can just make that out. And I've found that almost all Star Trek products use this now, whether it's a Diamond Select, Biff Bang Pow. So yeah, it's a bit odd, but I like it. Here we have some B9, whatever, I don't know what that is. There's a nice open window which displays the figure very well. Here on this side says Star Trek The Wrath of Khan. Here we have Biff Bang Pow logo. And I don't really like how it cuts off here, as you can see. It kind of stops you looking at the head, which looks kind of odd because of the way it just cuts off. So yeah. And this side's a bit different because it's just got a big logo, whereas this one's got the side viewing window. And on the top, a very odd shape. I don't know where they've got this, but yep, Star Trek logo. On the bottom, 14 years and up, this is not a toy, it's decorative use only. And it's marketed as Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, although they just called it Star Trek The Wrath of Khan. And on the back, you've got a Biff Bang Pow logo, their website, and all their other products, such as Khan, Admiral Kirk, Captain Spock, which I already have here to review, so I will be reviewing them. And here we have Next Generation Borg Cube, USS Enterprise, NCC 1701, and this is very cool. It's 8 figures, and you get to build the Enterprise D bridge. So they had Wesley in Forbidden Planet for about £30. I don't know why. And then you got Data, Councillor Troy, Commander Riker, Lieutenant Commander Geordie LaForge, Lieutenant Worf, Dr. Beverly Crusher, and Lieutenant Commander Data, my favourite Next Generation character. So it's a very nice idea, and they're not particularly difficult to find. I've seen them on eBay. They're about £20, £22 for a bobblehead. So you could, in essence, recreate the bridge if you wanted to. So yeah, it's very cool. Opening up the bobblehead, however, moving on to the review. But before I do that, I'm not overly keen on how they've got it held in place here. As you can see there are a few marks which will come off his nose. And to be honest, I'm surprised the paint isn't come off his nose, to be honest. Looking at those marks. It just slides out like so. And I'm not particularly keen on how they've held them in. I wish they'd use the paper twist ties. Not because I care about the environment, because I care about my figure. I don't want this metal twist tie here to scrape any of the paint off, as it's painted on and it's a resin material. So yeah, that's that. I can move all that to the side, and here we have your Khan bobblehead. And it truly is so awesome. I'll just start off with the face. It's brilliant. It looks just like Ricardo Montalban. Look at it. Look into the snarling mouth, the hair, the eyes. The hair's a little bit of a letdown, mainly because it's on the side here, so it does kind of stop its bobbling, and the paint does rub off a little bit on his shoulders. You can just about make that out there. See, just there, some of the paint, but I'm not going to be bobbling this every day anyway. But yeah, here we have the hair. It's done in a kind of odd way, like you can see where the paint's kind of dripped onto it. I would prefer if they just kept it like a plain, like a smooth surface with the hairlines, but I don't mind, it looks alright. The texture of his costume as well is absolutely fantastic. I mean, just look at it. It looks like real leather. Here we have his, he even has his necklace with the Starfleet logo on it. This looks really, really nice. You can see his bare chest, which he had, his rips in his jumper, got his bracelet, his glove. It's beautiful. It really is. His belt looks very leather-like as well with the sculpting. There's a black wash put over his costume as well in certain areas, which looks really nice. You can see there. The brown trousers and his shoes, they look very leather-like, so that's really nice. Here it says Khan, and the paint hasn't been done the best on this bottom banner thing, as this isn't a sticker, it is paint. And I wish they would have put Khan, Noonien Singh, and on the other figures they've got a little Star Trek logo just at the top. I don't know why they never put it on this one. I mean, they can't exactly say, well, he isn't in Starfleet, that's why. I mean, look at the base they're giving him. Speaking of, actually, the base, it is a very nicely designed base. I'll just zoom out. It is a circle, but with a Star Trek logo in the middle. You can see with a gold outline there. It looks very nice. And on the side here, it just says Star Trek, which looks kind of cool. And on the bottom, we have all your copyright, what have you, which is very nice. And the bobblehead, it's bobbles rather nicely, although I do have one problem. If I just put it here and you can see the base, this is my problem, watch. It's uneven on this side, so it moves. You can just about make it out. You might think, well, just bobble it less gently or less harder, but yeah, that doesn't really help its cause. I mean, you can see it bobbles really well, but the fact that the base is a bit uneven does kind of irk me out. But regardless, I do really love this bobblehead. It is absolutely awesome. I've had a bobblehead back in the day. It was of the Godfather, Vito Corleone. I forget what company it was made by. It was out of a plastic, and the head broke off, and it just wasn't that good. But this is made out of a resin. It's heavy, it's hard, and when I first got it out of the package, I was like, oh wow, I never realised what it was made out of. I just thought they looked cool, that's why I got them. But yeah, I can justify an £18 price tag on these, mainly because of the material and the just explicit amount of detail. They're absolutely gorgeous, these bobbleheads are. And I'd highly recommend you pick them up. They're pretty easy to find on eBay and what have you. Well, I'd recommend you try and find them locally. I saw a few that looked a bit dodgy in the shop, on the hair and stuff like that, but not too major. Like Funko Pops, like them. Some of them are atrocious, but these ones, for the most part, were very nice looking. And for a rating, I would give him a 7.5 out of 10 because he is very nicely detailed, and I do have those small issues with his base, and the head just doesn't bobble particularly well, but that's no fault of the figure, so I think a 7.5 is pretty fair. And before I end my review, I never mentioned that this figure stands at just under 7 inches tall, so it would fit in with, I don't know, DC Classics, be just under the size of your DC Direct figures, stuff like that, just as a genuine basic size comparison, so you have a rough idea. That's how big they all are. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my review. This is a very nice bobblehead, and take care.